Hey there, welcome to Mindful Mondays. Happy Memorial Day. My name's Erin and I'm honored to be your guide today. I'd like to take a few moments to reflect on what Memorial Day means and what it's for. So last summer, I had the honor of taking a training called the Veterans Yoga Project, and it was amazing because they reach many vets through peace and yoga to help them deal with coming back home from war, wherever, and just dealing with life. There's a local organization I'd love to recognize to you today. If you don't know it, please get to know it. It's called 22 Until Valhalla. They do lots of awesome work for helping veterans to not commit suicide. They take more of an exercise or homeopathic approach to allowing vets to bring them to yoga, to just various things, jiu-jitsu, and think tank flotation. So it's an organization that serves vets actually around the country. So the founder of 22 Until Valhalla is from Kenton County. So look them up when you have a chance. I've had the honor and been pretty blessed to partner with him a couple times. So let's just settle in here on our mat. I actually want us to start down in Shavasana, in resting pose and relaxation. And we've practiced this breath work before many times. It's called alternate nostril breath. And I'm bringing it to you today because at Veterans Yoga Project last year, I learned that Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breath we're about to practice, saves veterans' lives from when things get escalated in their life and they feel there's no other thing they can do but just to end. Maybe they take this alternate nostril breath and it allows them to come back into the present. Because if you're not aware, a little over 22 veterans commit suicide a day. So reflect on that as we practice, and maybe throughout your day today, as you enjoy the sunshine, and maybe send out some peace, some positivity to those who have served for us. So come onto your back. Arrive within. Feel your feet, your legs lengthen, your lower, upper, and middle back on the earth, the back of your head, maybe rocking it from side to side. Allow yourself to fully let go here. Closing your eyes here if that's comfortable to you, and if it isn't, gaze softly at a space above you. Inhale naturally through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale naturally. Inhale peace. Exhale peace. We'll practice Nadi Shodhana without any mudras, any hands. We will notice the breath on one side of our body, hold at the top, and then allow the exhale, the breath, to go down the other side of the body. Then we'll come up that side of the body and then exhale the opposite side of the body. So we'll do this several times just to settle our minds and get us into our practice today. Inhale through your left nostril, left side of body. Hold at the top your breath. And exhale your breath out of the right side nostril and body. Inhale through the right side body and nostril. Hold. Exhale out the left side body, nostril. Inhale through left. Hold at the top here. Exhale out the right side body. Inhale through right side body. Hold. Exhale out the left. Inhale through left. Hold at the top here. Exhale out the right side body. Inhale through right side body. Hold. Exhale out left. Inhale through both of your nostrils. Exhale through both. Inhale through both nostrils. Open your mouth. Exhale it away. Allow this breath practice just to flow. Allow it to go now. See if you can notice what body sensations you may be feeling from this practice. Maybe reflect on your mind. Come up to your mind. See if it's a little more clear. Know that your breath is always with you. It's always there to serve you. Just come back to your breath. If any anxiety or stress comes into your life. To begin our practice, we'll bend into our knees, place our feet on the earth. Separate your feet so that they're hip-width apart, and take your knees over to the left side of your mat. See if you would like to deepen this practice. You can turn your head over to the right side of your mat, right side shoulder, and just gaze out there. Or you can allow your head just to be looking up towards the sky. Relax, supine twist. Inhale your knees back up to center. Exhale your knees over now to the right side of your mat. Maybe gazing out over the left side shoulder here. See if within each inhalation and exhalation, you can allow yourself to let go. Let go of any stress that may have built up over the weekend. Starting this week off right. Coming back to center here. And just begin to windshield wiper your knees from left to right, releasing any tension in your lower back sacrum area. Bringing your knees over to one side, roll over to one side, and just come up. We're going to come up into comfortable seat, also known as Sukhasana, so cross-legged seat. Feel your sits bones. Those are the bones underneath your hips on the earth. Take a couple deep breaths here. Maybe coming here to an intention of gratefulness or gratitude to those who have served for our country, maybe in our lives even. Reflect on those who may have left this earth, and maybe send out some peace to those who need it. Inhale your hands to your heart space, taking that intention, if you said it today, whatever that is, and bringing that intention up towards the sky, gazing up towards your hands, the sky. Take your right hand now to your left knee and circle your left hand behind you, coming into a twist. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale to look out over your left shoulder. Inhale as you raise your hands back up towards sky, turning your torso forward. Exhale your left hand to your right knee now, and your right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthening spine. Exhale to twist, looking out over your right shoulder. Coming back to center. Inhale, hands up high. Exhale as you fold over your legs. There's no reason to go deep here. Just take it easy at the beginning of our practice. Feeling our hips slightly opening here in the seated forward fold. Maybe taking time here to inhale and exhale this beautiful day, making it a beautiful week ahead of you. Inhale as you raise your torso up, and if you choose, switch your legs. So get the other leg that wasn't in front now. Inhale, hands up to sky. Exhale as you fold over your legs. Inhale, raising your torso up an inch or two. Exhale to fold. Fold in any amount here. Inhale now as you raise your torso up, and let's come on to tabletop on all fours. So once you hop up, bringing yourself to table, let's practice a couple cat-cows to warm up our spine, the vertebra in our spine. Inhale, dropping belly, looking up. Exhale to round spine, bringing chin to chest if you choose. Inhale, looking up, lifting tailbone to sky. Exhale to round. Inhale, looking up. Exhale to round. Maybe practice a few more of those in your own breath. Coming back to stillness with flat tabletop here. Extend your right leg long out behind you. And here, press the ball of your foot onto the earth. See if you'd like to raise your leg up to hip height, bringing your navel, your lower belly up and in towards your spine. Inhale if you choose, your left arm out in front of you. Or you can allow your hand to just rest here on the earth, taking care of yourself. No need to push it. Bending into your right knee. Your right foot will be as if it's standing on the sky, so it'll be flexed. And your left hand can circle around and grasp on to your right foot.
All four of us did.
This is tiger pose. See if you can allow your heart space to shine towards the front of your mat. Exhale, both limbs long, and drop them down to the earth. Practicing that on your second side, extending your left leg long behind you, pressing your toes into the earth, feeling that beautiful calf stretch there. Inhale your left leg up to hip height, allowing your left foot to remain flexed, bringing your navel towards your spine. Exhale your right arm long in front of you if you choose, or allow it to remain on the earth. Bending in on your inhale into your left knee. Circle your right hand behind you and clasp onto your foot. And if that's not accessible, not a big deal. Grab onto your right hip. Exhale everything long and drop it down to the earth. Here, I'd like us to come up onto our knees. So we'll practice a few sun salutations, but on our knees. Inhale your hands up to sky. Exhale as you bend into your hips. Take your hands to the earth. your forearms. Inhale, raise into tabletop, heart floating forward out of arms. Exhale, back into child's pose. Hips to heels. Inhale, raising up on knees. Exhale, fold. Forearms to earth. Inhale, bringing heart out towards the front of your mat. Exhale, coming back into child's pose. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, floating heart out in between arms. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, raising up one last time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, float heart out. Exhale, hips to heels into extended child's pose. Rest here and ease in child's. Pressing into your hands, raise yourself up into table. Curl your toes under and come into high plank when you're ready. If that's not what you're feeling today, leave your knees down. Either one of these planks will work what we're trying to work, which is our midline, our core, our shoulders, our back. On your next exhale, bring your hips up to the sky, coming into downward facing dog. Your head will rest in between your hands, or in between your arms, that is. Taking a couple inhales and exhales here, enjoying this beautiful pose. See if downward facing dog makes you nervous or anxious to be up in this V. See if here on your inhales and exhales you can allow yourself to let go of that anxiety. This is actually a resting pose. Feeling the four corners of your hand press firmly into the earth, as well as the four corners of your feet. Bending into your knees, slowly tiptoe up towards your hands, or you can take a hop, it's up to you. Allowing your torso to be fully folded over your legs. Inhale as you slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Head will come up last. Welcome to your standing pose. Welcome to your own 2 feet. Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel the strength that you can create in your own body and mind in Tadasana. Feel the strength of the earth supporting you beneath your feet. So if you're in your home right now, feel the support of the floor underneath you. Think beyond that floor. It's the earth. Bring up the earth, strength of earth, up through your feet. On your inhale, up your legs, to your midline, to your shoulders, to your head. Feel the crown of your head supported and almost kissing the sky. Feel yourself supported, your own body and mind, between the sky and the earth here. Bringing that navel up and in towards your spine. Stepping your right foot up about 2 to 3 feet, and then you'll separate your feet so that they are as if they're on railroad tracks. Your hip bones will be pointed towards the top of your mat pretty evenly. Your back toes, left toes will be pointed towards the top left corner of your mat. Inhale your hands up towards the sky. Exhale to bend into your right knee. Warrior One pose. See if you can bring your shoulders away from your ears. Just breathe. Feeling Tadasana, mountain, within this warrior pose. The strength, the resilience. Bring your hands together above your head, extending your right leg long here. Dropping your hands to your heart space and folding your heart over your extended right leg. You can stop here in the center, in the middle. Pyramid pose. If this is a practice, a pose in your practice, and you're comfortable with it, you can go down lower or just rest where you feel comfortable. Feeling that stretch along the back side of your leg, your hamstring, your calf. Inhale your hands back to your heart space and begin to bring your torso back up. Step your right leg to meet left. And now step your left leg in front. And remember, separate your feet so that they are hip width apart, but also that your hip bones are coming up towards the top of your mat. Inhale your hands up to sky. Exhale as you bend into left knee now. Maybe here choosing to come into cactus arms. Floating your heart space up towards that sky. Inhale your hands together above your head, lengthen into your left leg, and then drop your hands to your heart space. Exhale to bend your torso over your left leg now, resting where you find ease. Either it's up here, or in the center, in the middle, or you can drop your hands and come fully over your left leg. You choose. It's your practice. Inhale as you bring yourself back up, and then exhale to bring your left leg to meet right. And here I forgot to tell you to grab a pile of books or a block, but if you have that, grab that, or if you have a chair, that'll do just fine too. We're going to practice half moon. So we're going to come to the top of our mat. We're going to place our stack of books over to the left corner, left top corner of our mat. We're going to step into our left foot. And we're going to extend our arms into a T, and let's see if we can tip over and drop our hand either onto the top, the seat of the chair, the table, or a block or stack of books. Once you find stability in that, begin to raise your foot up off the earth. Raising your right foot in whatever measure you can. So it can be towards the earth here. And you're going to float your entire side body out to the right side. If you're feeling much ease and strength, stability in this posture, you can begin to raise your right arm up towards sky. Breathe here, as if we were standing in Tadasana, remembering where your belly is. Taking the belly up and in towards your spine. Half moon pose. Leaving your foot flexed, the one that's raised. On your exhale, bring your hand back to your hip if it was raised, dropping your right foot to the earth. We'll move over to the other side. You can actually stay at that side, but I want to be facing you. So, we'll work with our standing right foot now, and our hand will be on the block or stack of books, table, or chair. It'll be our right hand. So, see if you can step firmly into your right foot, dropping your hand onto your block, stack of books, table, or seat. When you're stable, begin to raise your left leg up to hip height or below, leaving that foot flexed. You can also raise your left hand to sky. Your gaze can be out to the horizon or up to the sky. Breathing here. Resting your foot down. When you're ready, come back up, drop your hands to your sides. Allow your legs to be wide. Take your hands to your hip space. Inhale, lengthening spine, feeling shoulders come away from ears. Exhale to fold over your legs. You can take your hands now to the earth, pressing into the earth, raise yourself up, and exhale, fold. Dropping the crown of your head towards the earth. If that's inaccessible to you, no worries. Come back up to your mid area. This isn't a contest, yoga isn't. To get so far with your head on the floor, coming back into a deep headstand or something. This is a practice of taking care of you with your breath and body movement. Inhale as you begin to raise yourself up. Walking your feet in towards one another, begin to round yourself back up. Now we'll come into a balancing move. Coming to the top of your mat, taking a breath in Tadasana. See if you can press deeply on the right foot. Feel all four corners of your right foot. Bending into your left knee and placing your left instep, so your left bottom of your foot on the instep of your right foot. Bringing your belly towards your spine and in and up. Hands can come onto your hips. Maybe walking your foot up your leg if you choose. Welcome to tree pose. Enjoy the music that's behind me as well. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing your hands to your heart space. Floating your hands up towards the sky. Separating your hands maybe into a V. Growing your branches. If that's not feeling good, you could always come back to your heart space or hips. Bringing your hands back down to your heart, your hips. Begin to turn your left knee in to the front of your mat. Drop your left foot to meet right. Practicing that pose on the other side. Bending into your right knee. Placing your right foot on the instep of your left foot. Bring that navel towards spine, feeling nice and stable. Begin to walk your foot if you choose, up your leg. Pressing your right foot into left leg. If you'd like to raise your arms, you can do so now. Dropping shoulders away from ears. Maybe taking this pose deeper by looking up to the sky. Hands will come together above head. Drop your hands to your heart space. Taking your right knee forward and drop right foot to meet left. Separating feet now so that they're hip width apart. Circle hands up to sky and drop your hips so that you're coming into a squat. Your forearms can come to your thighs. So this is a beautiful hip opener here. Catcher pose. You can also lower your hips towards the earth. Your hands can come up to your heart space. Coming into a squat. So you either are up more with your forearms on your thighs into catcher's pose, or down here fully in yogi squat. You choose. Wherever you're at, inhale, right hand up to sky. Exhale as you bring your right hand to earth, switch it out, bringing left hand up to sky. Drop it down to the earth here. Hands back to heart center. Maybe reflecting on what Memorial Day means to you right here and now. Sending some peace out to those in need, or coming up with another intention that's deeper in your heart. Dropping your hands now down to the earth. Begin to come out onto your bottom. We've actually reached almost the end of our practice. So we're going to come back into Shavasana, which is relaxation pose. I'm going to walk you through a short body meditation. So finding peace and ease on your back. Feel your head arrive deeply on the earth. Feel your arms long beside you. Maybe even separating your arms a little wider. You have space probably where you're at. Take it up. You deserve the space in your life. Find a sense of ease by taking up that space. Feeling your hips rest on the earth, your thighs, your calves, your heels. Feel everything long here. Inhale deeply through your nose. Hold your breath at the top of that inhalation. Open your mouth and allow the exhalation to come smoothly out from your entire body. Let's practice that again. Inhale deeply through your nose, all the way up to the crown of your head. Opening your mouth, exhale your air from your head space all the way down through the tips of your toes. Closing your mouth now and allowing yourself to naturally inhale and exhale. Find the space of ease. How does your body feel? How does your mind feel? Reflect on that right here and now. And wouldn't you want to offer, if you're finding calmness and peace, wouldn't you want to offer that to anyone in need? I do. I'm going to leave you with a lengthier poem today. Over the weekend, I was in a pranayama, which is breath work, teacher training. And my teacher, her name is Linda Oceans. She read a very beautiful poem. It was so meaningful to me that I have to pass it on to you today. So after I read the poem, it's about finding solitude, peace, calm, quiet. After I read this poem, I'll count to 12 and allow you just to stay in Shavasana relaxation so that you can reflect on things you need. Before I read the poem, I'd like to thank you for your practice today. I'll meet you on the mat here on Friday. Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. Now we will count to 12, and we will all keep still. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. It would be an exotic moment. Without rush, without engines, we would all be together in a sudden strangeness. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victories with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade, doing nothing. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it's about. I want no truck with death. If we were not so single-minded about keeping our lives moving, and for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt the sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. Perhaps the earth could teach us, as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. Now I'll count up to 12, and you keep quiet, and I will go. Namaste.